I really wish this title was a lie. And also, I know it's a super blunt title, but hey, I have to be completely honest. But this is definitely a discussion that needs to be talked about as sort of a update. But before I get started, there's two things. One, I want to personally thank GP Reed for making a correction for my previous video, especially since I didn't know you didn't need to actually buy the upgrade packs to play this games on Switch 2. They're just their paid DLC to just upgrade them. So thank you for clarifying that. Still does suck though because it's still at least it doesn't back it still back up a little bit of my point though because that would stack up a lot. But thank God they are free. However, also they're paying. However, which leads into my second thing, which is leads into the second thing. I'll send two videos down below for a better explanation because I'm not going to get into too much of the side of why this is happening. Other than I'm just going to say what is happening and But if you want more intel information, there will be two videos. One from Spawnwave and one from Good Vibes Gaming. I recommend also subscribing to those two for any news updates involving video games, especially Spawnwaves. Good Vibes Gaming is too good as well. Though it's funny because when they updated this video, which you may know where I'm going with this, they also try to bring in some good news with Sega announcing, "Hey, Shadow's coming to the Switch." Who gives a fuck? No offense to them or Sega, but that was the worst stupid time to do that. Hey, good news. Sega, Shadow's coming to the Switch. Dude, who gives a fuck right now? Shadow can't save this shit, and I really do mean it. So, for those who do not know, which again, I highly recommend go down to the description below to look at those videos first, so you can get on the same page as I feel, because I'm going to fuck up how I'm going to explain this, but hey, I'm going to try my best. Today was it was during, of course, the Treehouse Live event, but also, well, it wasn't announced on there, at least I don't know of. But I know it was during the time where people were distracted over that thing. And of course, today was supposed to have been the pre-order day, I think. Don't hold me to it. But I noticed there was supposed to have been like a pre-order stuff. However, many people got hit with a big fat semi truck of a ultimate plot twist, which I don't think Nintendo wanted to hit us with a semi truck. That is, for those who don't know, yes, pre-orders was delayed indefinitely, meaning aka it could come out whenever, but of course at the same time it's like just forget it. Because apparently now the game console is going to cost more due to what's going on in the real world. And again, I am literally going to tiptoe the fuck around the bush because I don't want to get, you know me, I don't try to get too much political anymore because I feel like politics is so toxic, full of bullshit, which ironically this situation is showcasing that, ironically. But to give you a super quick summary, it's because there's new tariffs being in place as inspected, and it's going to actually a lot more countries than just the Asian countries. And more specifically, fun fact, it's not just Japan that's actually affecting the console. It's actually Thailand. No, wait, scratch that. Well, yeah, part of it. It's actually China and Vietnamese, aka North and South Korea. The reason why is due to the fact that North and South Korea, because I feel like that's more accurate to say, South and North, well, more, blah, 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 hold on. South Korea and China is where they get most of their tech. Or, of course, also North Korea. I don't know about that thing. But it is in Vietnam and China. Why they still use Vietnam, I don't know. But the point still stands, no matter how I'm dropping a ball on that. Because of the recent tariffs, they basically, now they have to pull out of the market and figure out what they're going to do, because I do feel a lot of sympathy for Nintendo, but unlike most people, I'm going to say, well, you kind of brought that to yourself, kind of. Because, again, they already got themselves in trouble by jacking up the price, because turns out I was wrong. I was definitely at the wrong targeting, because the freaking upgrade packs weren't the issue. It was the pricing of the video games and the console itself. Which, to be fair, it is because of the technology. Like, that's a duh. That's literally a duh. In fact, I could even actually figure out reasons why Mario Kart World is $8, because, I mean, the in game thing is like you're going through race after race after race. That's never been seen before, truly, in a racing game before. And it's not like, oh, pause, then go to the next thing, da da. No, you keep on going. It's a very open world racing game kind of thing, which is kind of the first for an actual racing game, not like sandbox game like GTA, more like racing games, which is what Mario Kart is. So again, I can get it, but at the same time, I feel like, dude, you're kind of pushing the bill. And then now they just got themselves shot in the nuts. It's not even a foot; it's literally bang in the nuts, because bad luck hits it. And that's the whole reason why I'm doing this video, because wow, like yikes, like holy fuck, like I don't know how to feel about this. Like I already was like, again, I don't know what they could do, because it is going to get expensive. Like many people are already doing the math on how expensive it is. I'm not going to do the math, because I don't need to do the math to know it is going to get expensive as fuck already. I mean, although I've been hearing the numbers and it's not pretty good, honestly. Again, look at Spawn Wave and Good Vibes Gaming, for example, because holy crap, the numbers. But the point is, this is bad. Because it's even worse when you consider that the numbers aren't the only issue. If this does happen, they might not even get the Switch into America, which is definitely concerning, and a lot of people are extremely upset about. So I don't know what to say about that. Like honestly, I'm just dumbfounded, to say the least. Granted, this thing has happened before, believe it or not. And again, I'm not going to get into politics, but this has happened kind of before. It just hasn't happened to this big scale before, because this has happened actually before in da da da. But again, hasn't happened in this big scale. We don't know what's going to happen. All I'm going to say is my thoughts, and I'm like, this is definitely going to kill the system, in all honesty. I'm not saying this is going to be like the Wii U. I've been hearing a lot of people, even my roommate said that it's like, dare to say it, Wii U kind of thing. The issue with the Wii, this is definitely different than the issue Wii U, because unlike the Wii U, Switch 2 is a upgrade console to Switch. They made it crystal clear it's Switch 2, like PlayStation 2. If you didn't hear that, I'm going to repeat that. They made it crystal clear it's not like the Wii U, because it's an upgrade to Switch 1. It's like PlayStation 2. And to be fair, it's a better upgrade than like Wii U in some way. Also, the Wii U failed because they didn't make that clear that it was a sequel console to the Wii. Because, it actually more like an add-on, I mean, that's the point. However, it's no secret that that also leads into why the Wii U failed, and why this is definitely different than that. The Wii U failed because no one was buying the thing. But it's because they were super confused, and once you did buy it, they were also still confused. Meanwhile, it's not like people want to buy this console, they just can't. Like, again, it's already bad enough. Like, I never thought that the Switch 2 can jump over eggs. Eggs is expensive right now, believe it or not. And there is another reason for that, because of the chicken flu crap thing. But the fact of the matter is, a console being this expensive is nuts. And to clarify, I am kind of like in the camp of, oh god, this will kill Nintendo. Of course, it probably won't. I mean, just think positively because it won't. It's not like going to be a nuke on Nintendo, but this will definitely hurt. How bad we don't know. We'll just have to see. Um, but yeah, I do want to make an update video myself on this to give my thoughts. Again, if you want actual information, again, I'll send you to Spawnwave and Goodvice Gaming video on this because I trust them. They're like best source ever to get more information because again, I'm not getting into the toxicity of bullshit politics. And also, again, I could be also missing a few details, although this one's more clear than the upgrade pack, of course. But I just want to get my thoughts out and let's just see how this rolls because this is going to literally be crazy. Although I will say one last thing, and again, not the last time, I'm not getting into politics, but it's funny because I read an article, I won't say which article it was, but in one of the headliners, they jokingly say Nintendo has entered the trade war. No, they got dragged by the nuts into it. They weren't even forced. They were just like chained up and dragged into this thing. It wasn't like them. Though then again, I think that's the issue because it won't just be Nintendo who's affected by this, of course. And I do mean it won't be just Nintendo or even just other technology. There's got to be a bunch of other companies outside even technology that's going to get affected by this crap. Which is all the more reason why we gotta like keep an eye on this, but I don't know. I don't watch the news, so I don't give two fucks. I'm not a political person, which is all the more reason why I'm saying those two linked videos down below. Anyways, this has been Floxcat. Snapping out of here. Bye.